Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, is that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 9th.
Even if the post might be deleted now, it's clear that 50 Cent isn't shy about throwing shade at Sean Diddy Combs. Having had a long-standing feud with Diddy, 50 Cent is now gearing up for his documentary production company to tackle the controversial mogul by exposing Diddy's sexual history with the rappers he's collaborated with.
We used to wake up and, but like just back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes.
50 Cent is definitely not holding back this time. The ongoing feud between him and Diddy seems to be heating up, with rumors circulating that 50 Cent is working on a documentary delving into the legal issues of the Bad Boy Records founder. But before all that unfolds, here's 50 Cent casually throwing shade at P. Diddy.
P. Diddy allegedly assaulted his son's football coach with kettlebells. And I guess you guys are friends, but you immediately went on Instagram with this. Which is really funny.
Yeah.
It was really funny. Did Diddy find that amusing?
He probably didn't. But, you know, like when I first heard it, it just was funny to me because, like, no matter what you do, you get these different status. Like you'd be like writer, producer, a mogul.
Yeah.
And as soon as you get in trouble, they go rapper.
Ah.
You go right back to rapper.
Right back to rapper.
And then I saw that happen to him, and I was like laughing. I poked fun at it because it didn't seem like a real serious situation. And then when it kind of starts bad. No matter what it is, it starts bad in the news, and then it kind of makes its way over to something positive.
Yeah.
And no one reports it when it starts to become positive.
Right.
And then as it started to, work his way out, I felt better about me poking fun at it.
Yeah.
Many internet users support the idea that 50 Cent's investigation into Diddy's legal troubles is likely to stir things up, especially given 50 Cent's reputation for being provocative and the public scrutiny Diddy is under due to numerous sexual assault claims. Despite Diddy's insistence on his innocence, 50 Cent seems determined to uncover evidence to support these claims. 50 Cent reacted quickly to news of Diddy settling his lawsuit with Cassie Ventura, who had accused him of rape, sex trafficking, and abuse. In a now deleted Instagram post, 50 Cent wrote that Diddy paid that money real quick, but later retracted his statement. This reversal puzzled many, particularly given his previous social media taunts aimed at Diddy. Cassie, whose full name is Cassandra Ventura, sued Diddy in the Southern District of New York, alleging years of abuse. She claimed that Diddy not only provided her with drugs but also made her carry his gun, maintain a drug-fueled lifestyle, and subjected her to physical abuse, some of which was witnessed by his staff. Ventura decided to speak out to share her story and support other women in similar situations. Initially demanding $30 million and threatening to publish a negative book about their relationship, Ventura's lawsuit was later dropped, but she eventually settled with Diddy. With the terms remaining undisclosed, both 50 Cent and Jaguar Wright have warned about Diddy's problematic reputation in the industry, highlighting his alleged attempts to coerce young women into compromising situations for influential Hollywood figures.
But people don't know the reality of Total, and the reality of Total is that Kima Dyson started that group. Puffy got into the mix later, but her mom was like their manager. Her sister Vita was with Irv Gotti before Ashanti got there. Like, these were girls who were making their bones in the game. They were making deals. They were getting deals. And they did this before Puffy came. Their name was breaking before Puffy got involved. Then Puffy got involved, and then the next thing you know, Missy gets involved. And when Missy got involved, everything changed. But what I hated more than anything was how Kima Dyson kind of got ostracized from the entity that she was damn near responsible for creating because she wasn't, because she was straight. because she had a husband, because she had children, because they had a family, because they had a business. And then the next thing you know, here come Puffy, Diddy, Dirty Money.
Yeah.
Yeah, real fast.
They did nothing either.
I mean,
Danny King, nothing. Like his groups do nothing. Like they start off good, but I believe it's him. He's the #1 denominator. You know what I mean?
Hey, Clive Davis's artists kind of experience the same things as Angie Stone.
Cassie Ventura's lawsuit against Diddy has certainly added weight to the serious accusations made by Jaguar Wright. Throughout her commentary, Wright has made some striking claims, including that Diddy is involved in sex trafficking and is essentially a puppet for the Hollywood elite.
How do you feel about him making her search for prostitutes who were dark-skinned with big black asses? That's literally what he made her search for.
I mean, that's what he into.
What do you think Diddy and Farnsworth Bentley's real relationship was?
Concubine, master.
Jaguar Wright has also alleged that Diddy uses his fame to intimidate and assault young artists, naming several of his victims in the process. According to Wright, Diddy leverages his power in Hollywood to exploit and take advantage of these artists.
When I started addressing my issues about what happened to Malik B and what happened to Flo Brown, I just started looking. As I've gotten older, like, I dissect life a little differently now. I'm always looking for the origin of a problem. I'm not looking to deal with the fallout that is presently here now. If I want to get rid of it, I got to go to the origin. I got to figure out where it comes from, and I got to dig those roots up, and I got to make sure it can't continue to grow.
What made you tell about P. Diddy and Christopher Wiggs?
Because they had it coming. They had it coming. I had no intention of ever telling that story. Matter of fact, I wasn't going to tell the story, but they kept posting nasty things about my kids on Instagram.
In a recent interview, Jaguar Wright stated that Diddy isn't the upstanding figure he presents himself as online. She claims that there's a lot more happening behind the scenes, particularly at the exclusive parties he hosts, and it's not pretty.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something that I've never told anybody before on camera.
Let me straighten the wig.
All right, there's a Hollywood party. I'm not gonna say any of the names though. I'm just. If Spirit give it to you, I will not deny what you say. Okay, it was a certain urban artist, but he wasn't black. Had a big record that just broke. He was married to an actress at the time.
So was him a Robin Thicke?
Yes.
Okay.
And it was at his dad's house, which I guess is his house now, in Sunset Hills. I went with an old associate of mine. His name is Jimmy, and he was the vice president of Andre Harrell's label, New America.
You talking about Jimmy Harry?
No.
Okay.
Jimmy's back.
Oh. Give it to
now.
me.
But he was the vice president of New America, which was the label that Robin Thicke was on at the time. So me and Jimmy get to the party. It was very interesting. There was a certain supermodel that showed up at the party and was thrown out of the party for some very, very, very vulgar conversation, very loudly about people. There were video girls there that were dancing. Michael Rappaport was there that night.
Who?
Michael Rappaport. The one who's beefing with KD. With Kevin Durant.
No, is he an athlete as well?
No, Michael Rappaport, the actor. He played Remy in Higher Learning.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, he was there at the party. And there was a guy that was a comedian. He used to be on MTV. He just kind of disappeared. He was there. And a few other people were there. Andre Harrell was there. And it was a very interesting night. There was a lot of party favors. And
when you say party favors, we mean
Yeah, party favor. And of course there was alcohol, and so the video dancers were dancing, and then the girls got upset because they weren't getting any attention because they couldn't dance like the dancers could because they were all women of color. So then they decided to do a whole love scene on the pool table in the living room by the fireplace.
Of course they did.
You know, but there were a few inappropriate things that happened. But this particular supermodel, she did a spread eagle, and she didn't have me drink her whole, you know, life force, and told everybody that inside out or something like that. I mean, Hollywood house parties are like that, you know, or you'll go and just out of nowhere, you know, things will just turn left.
So it seems like as you're saying, it seems like this is like the norm.
It's very normal. It is very normal.
Jaguar Wright has made some unsettling revelations, including Diddy's connections with shady individuals, which align with his history of powerful but questionable associations in the industry. This network, Wright suggests, might be why Diddy hasn't faced arrest or charges despite numerous allegations. Some insiders have disclosed how Diddy exploits young musicians within his circles, particularly as the owner of Bad Boy Entertainment. Allegations of sexual abuse of his position have surfaced with claims that his top aide, T.D. Jackson, has attended many of these alleged predatory parties.
Man, what I think about it is this, you know, when I grew up in the church, the sinners was not supposed to have the same atmosphere with the saints. You have to be able to separate the two. So I'm looking at him as a saint going to a party that ain't nothing but sin. Drinking, maybe fornication, man on man, woman on woman, he on she. But maybe he there to lay some hands on somebody. Maybe he there to save some souls. I know he got a contract with Revolt, so I'm just like, it's just real strange that he would be found at any kind of Diddy party or any kind of place with Diddy unless it's in a business atmosphere. So now what he's doing is he's making, man, he making the Christians look real bad right about now.
And you've been to these parties, right?
Oh yeah, I was there when he was doing the white parties in the Hamptons and the whole 9 yards. So I know what goes on at the parties. If, you know, they probably got a little bit more freakier, you know, as time went on, you know, because they got to the point whereas that they didn't even care. It used to be secretly, you know, where people used to go to, you know, separate rooms and different rooms, and they wasn't doing that out in the public, you know, so, but now they don't care. Men kissing men and all this other shit. It's crazy. I was getting calls from females that stated that they had situations that were, I'm trying to put it in a way, there were situations that if law enforcement individuals heard it, they had, Puff had broke the law with them. So he had committed a crime. And in doing so, if those are the females who went and found the lawyers to take their case, he's going to be facing criminal charges because the act in which they explained to me were criminal acts. The drug, the touching, the rape, all that.
In light of the ongoing revelations, Usher has come forward to share a more honest and less glamorous side of his early career. He disclosed that Diddy exposed him to drugs and wild parties when he was still a young and innocent child.
And it was hard. There were a lot of things I seen and a lot of positions that I think I was put in where I had to make very, very tough decisions in my life about who I would be. I was 13 years old, and being 13, having that type of exposure, You know, yeah, it was cool to go to Howard Homecoming with Puff. It was great to be able to go to Club USA or the Supper Club, you know, with Puffy in that time, or the Tunnel. But these are places that a 13-year-old probably should not be. You know, most kids will be excited about it. You know, most kids are trying to figure out, you know, how to be around, you know, hot girls, pretty girls. I'm around grown women, and I'm seeing them do things and have experiences that I'm not quite ready for. You know, and I think that he was just trying to show me the lifestyle. However, that's not what I was there for. I was there because I wanted a career, man. So we would fight, we would tussle. More than often, I think Puffy would say, man, you gotta chill. Like, you just a little bit too intense. You know, you gotta relax. Like, yo, man, I'm here to work, man. I ain't sang in a week. I mean, I'm 13 years old, like banging on this man as though, you know, I am the manager. I am the spokesperson for Usher. And I'm telling him, look, you're gonna put me in the studio, man. You got Biggie Smalls in there, you got Craig Mack in there. You're gonna make me a priority too. I'm not here to party with you. I don't wanna go to the clubs. Matter of fact, I'm too young to even be in here. Why you got me in clubs? I think as a kid, I realized, hey, look, that's not my ring. That's not my moment. That's not my bottle. That's not my drink. That's not my celebration. So I'm not here to celebrate. I wanted people to be excited about me the way they were excited about him. I wanted my own success. So I would stay at the studio. All of what I could absorb from being an artist, being around other performers like Mary J. Blige, Jodeci, I'll Be Sure at the time, Missy Elliott, Timbaland, all of these people, I would just absorb every bit of what I could get my hands on. I was just pulling everything I possibly could. There was a lesson in all of it. There was something to pull from it all, because I got a chance to see a glimpse of the lifestyle, a glimpse of the idea of what it was to be successful. And part of all of this is really, if you can see it, then you should believe it.
Usher revealed that he felt immense pressure to engage in activities he wasn't emotionally or psychologically ready for. He now regrets some of the choices he made, acknowledging that he acted as best he could at the time. Reggie Wright Jr. has recently supported Usher's claims, which could put him at risk of being targeted next.
As I keep telling y'all, that been battling with this homosexuality way before all this shit came out. Y'all be, you know, you motherfuckers like always saying, and you too, John, Reggie be lying, Reggie making up shit. But if y'all go and listen to my videos before, y'all see I done spoke on all this bullshit before. Been telling y'all, Puffy Combs is a fucking homosexual. Any man sitting paying a motherfucking male to come and watch him have sex with his girl is a weirdo. Now I know y'all be like, well, you don't watch porn, you don't watch porn. No, number one, I don't pay a motherfucking man to come and watch me or let me watch them a man. I mean, a girl. I ain't gonna pay no man to do that. And generally, if I'm watching porn, it's girl on girl. That's just my taste. But yeah, that's crazy. But I've been telling y'all the nigga is gay. He's gay, but when you have to have these females around, you gotta hide that crazy fantasy y'all got. Gene done told y'all, they're going to buy butt plugs. Somebody gonna come out and tell y'all these stories. It's just a matter of time.
Usher also criticized Diddy for not being a positive role model. He felt pressured to fire Diddy in order to establish his own identity, pursue his career on his own terms, and stop being controlled by someone else.
Because as a result of being around that man, Sean Puffy Combs, I don't sleep to this day. I have a problem sleeping to this day. I got it from him. I mean, this is a dude who just never slept. He's probably the first one to get up and the last one to go to sleep. So at the age of 8, 9, and I began to ask myself, like, what am I gonna do with my life? Who am I gonna be? Am I gonna be a teenager who sleeps on my mom's couch, looking for, you know, a menial job that, you know, will at least give me enough to just pay for gas to get there and from every day? Nah, I want to do something that I feel is going to take my mom out of here and hopefully put us in a better situation.
Recent actions by fellow rapper Mace have also spotlighted ongoing issues in the music industry. Mace confronted Diddy on social media, accusing him of refusing to grant him publishing rights for work done over 20 years ago. In a tweet, Mace highlighted the plight of young artists who sign unfair contracts with Diddy, becoming trapped in a cycle of abuse and exploitation.
That's really good. Let me take my shades off. Now, I could say this because it's not something I didn't say to him. Puff, how do I want to say this? Me and Puff was like, I felt like I did more than I got credit for, more than I got paid for.
You felt or did you do that? Because you said felt, like
okay,
feeling.
let's clear that up then.
You saying you feeling that?
No, we're gonna keep it with, because I'm trying to be nice. I never got paid what I was worth, and I never got the respect I was worth. So the disdain that I got for Puff is more like, you trying to keep me here, nigga. I'm not here. All my peers is up here. All my peers are bosses. When it's time, just like somebody raised somebody up, you know they did work with you, they go from your little man to maybe A&R to something else. He just kept trying to keep me right here, like he didn't want me to grow at anything.
Does this suggest that 50 Cent will collaborate with these artists to end Diddy's career once and for all? That's all for today. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below.